Hello, and welcome to Eating Plants with Felicia. So who doesn't love a chocolate chip muffin? How about one that doesn't have any dairy, any eggs, any soy, or any nuts in it? That's the kind of chocolate chip muffin I like. So today I'm going to share with you a favorite recipe of mine. It's a vegan zucchini chocolate chip muffin, and it's amazing. So we're going to go over that today. So the ingredients are pretty basic. We're going to do all-purpose flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder. You're going to want to have some salt, nutmeg and cinnamon, vanilla extract, chocolate chips. Now here's one thing. Enjoy Life makes the best vegan chocolate chips. All it is unsweetened chocolate and cane sugar. And you definitely have to have some vegan butter. So again, if you're doing this vegan, you can get something like Earth Balance. I have the soy-free option. The major ingredient that you probably don't have on hand already is flaxseed meal. This is what is used to be the egg replacer. And last but not least, you're gonna wanna get yourself a zucchini. To make your egg replacer, all you need is 2 tablespoons of the flaxseed meal that I mentioned and 6 tablespoons of water. So here I'm mixing the 6 tablespoons of water with 2 tablespoons of flaxseed meal. I'm going to whisk that together so it mixes nicely. And then we're just going to put this off to the side because the longer it sits, the more it gets a sticky consistency. So now that we have that mixed, we're going to go ahead and just let that sit off to the side while we get all the other ingredients prepared, okay? All right, so now we're preparing the dry mix of the whole recipe. So of course that's going to be flour, and we're going to do 1.5 cups. The rest of the dry ingredients includes our baking soda and our baking powder. We got these 2 things. 1 teaspoon of each. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. To add to our dry mix, only 1/4 a teaspoon of salt. And just a little bit of that. So we're gonna do 1/4 a teaspoon of nutmeg. Right. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. That's going to really give it its delicious flavor. So that's our dry mix. So that's just sitting in a bowl now. You can see that. And next step is going to be making the wet mix. All right, so now we're going to melt our butter. We need 1/2 cup of vegan butter. This means more coffee time. Coffee time. Nailed it. All right, so now we have our melted butter, vegan butter. Okay, and so with our wet mix, we also need 1/2 cup of sugar. Gotta make it sweet. So equal parts sugar and butter. There we go. We got our sugar and our butter. All right, so what else goes with the wet mix? Remember that flaxseed egg replacer we made? It's time to add that with our sugar and our butter. Now this part is the messiest, I would say. This is what we use. Cheese grater, except no cheese. I'm gonna get this washed and get the ends cut off, and then we'll start shredding this baby. So it's time to start shredding. So like I said, I don't measure this. I think that the recipe was like 1 cup of zucchini. I mean, I think this is pretty much 1 cup of zucchini. My arm, I'm getting so buff from doing this. All right, we're getting down to, you know, the point where you're at risk of shredding your finger. Yeah, that's when you stop. I have like this much left of my zucchini, but I don't want to hurt myself. And this is what you end up with when you're done shredding your zucchini. Makes quite a mess, but it's exactly what you need. And next thing you have to do is just add the shredded zucchini to the wet mix that you've created. Okay, so the zucchini has been shredded. It's been added to the wet mix. Mixing together the wet mix now. I forgot one thing and I need to throw it in there right now. Vanilla extract. So you only need a teeny bit of it, 1 teaspoon. And again, this is going into the wet mix. So that's a zucchini sugar butter mix. Perfect. I would say it's probably time to turn the freaking oven on, right? I should have done that a long time ago. Set your oven at 350. And let's see, you gotta just check everything. It's time for some chocolate chips. I put this into the dry mix. So now it's time to mix the wet mix with the dry mix. All right. Just scraping the sides off, get all that wet mix into the bowl. The best part about this batter is that it's dairy-free and egg-free, meaning you can eat the batter. You can eat it without getting salmonella. I mean, who doesn't love that? It's so funny. I made this for like a holiday event at my work. So I put like a little sticker on my container with the muffins in it saying 100% vegan. Nobody ate them. Nobody ate them. And I'm like, you know what? That's on them. They're missing out. Like, these things are amazing. And they look good too. They looked good. So I don't know. Either it was something against me or it was something against the fact that they were vegan. All right. So I have that nice and mixed up. And we'll pop these in and you're going to love them, I promise. I'm going to attempt to do this one-handed just to show you about how much I put in each cup. Just about a spoonful. So make them small so that you can have a little treat, you know, you don't have to overdo it. All right, so there you have it. I made them slightly bigger than I usually do. All right, so popping those in, and it takes 18 to 20 minutes. So I usually do about 20 minutes. Awesome. So I just pulled the muffins out of the oven. They're looking delicious. Gonna let them cool down. And there you have it. It's zucchini chocolate chip muffin, completely vegan. No dairy, no soy, no eggs, and no nuts. So good. Mm. 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 So good. I hope yours turns out just as good. Thank you so much for watching. This is my first video, so definitely would love to hear any comments, any suggestions. Also, subscribe if that's something that you do. Just excited to see where it goes, and I truly hope that I inspire some of you to try a plant-based diet. I think it's a great way to live, and we'll just see what we can do together. Thanks, guys.